Abortion has become a hot topic in recent days, weeks, months because of the ban. I know for me, even years before the ban, I found myself pregnant with twins living in the state of Texas. This was a high risk pregnancy for me, and I was put on bed rest, but something just didn't feel right. I knew something was wrong. I went to my doctor. I had had a miscarriage previously. I went to my doctor because I just really thought something wasn't right. Doctor run all these tests and tell me, you're okay. There's nothing wrong. So leave the doctor. The doctor was located inside of a Presbyterian hospital. So leave the doctor office, still having that feeling somewhere right, even though I was told all my tests were normal. And sure enough, about a week later, went back to the doctor um, because I was a high risk pregnancy. I was having weekly doctor visits. Go back to the doctor. One of my babies' heartbeat is very faint, almost non existent. And so, of course, then the doctor's like, okay, we got a problem. Heartbeat faint, but still there. Then later on, the heartbeat fades. My baby has died in my womb. My doctor, because of where she was located, as far as her office being in this Presbyterian facility, would not perform a DNC. And so here I am trying to find a place to have a DNC done. And I'm calling around. Um, Eventually was able to find a place, but they couldn't see me for a few days. All the while this happening, my baby, who life was already gone, bloodstream, starting to get into my bloodstream. I'm starting to become septic. By the time I go to have the DNC perform, so much of the both the babies was gone at this point that they could not perform the DNC. So when we talk about abortion, I know many like to think, oh, it's just this is a political thing, but it's not. It's a matter of lives being saved. I thank God to even be here. I almost lost my life. And this is before all these bans. I couldn't imagine what it's like right now for a woman in any place, especially living in the state of Texas. It was already had some extremism going there. So the next time you think that, oh, women are just getting these as a form of birth control, that's not the case. I'm living proof. Unbeknownst to me and my healthcare professionals, I had systemic lupus. It was undiagnosed. And this is a condition, lupus in and of itself affects 1 in 537 black women. 1 in 537 black women are diagnosed with systemic lupus. Notice I said diagnosed because there's so many. Like I was misdiagnosed for several years before receiving the proper diagnoses. And for those of us who are misdiagnosed or undiagnosed, or however you want to term it, we're very high risk in pregnancy. There's so many factors that go into having, needing a abortion to save your life. For those who this story resonates, know that no challenge is impossible to overcome. With time, you will heal. If I can be of support to anyone, feel free to message me. As always, you know, I'm wishing you love, health, and happiness. Until next time, stay blessed.